Hello, everybody. It's May week 4, and the community team here is with another demo showing some progress in the R client and improved web loading speed. So let's get started. All right, first up, we got Alex. He's going to show us some of the improvements with the R client. So, Alex, take it away.
Yeah, so we've got a very bare bones R client going here. We can load in our R packages, the ones that we depend on, and our own, which tentatively is called R Deephaven. I've got a server running on localhost, so I can create a client object and connect to that in that way. So I've got tables going on the server. I can pull them into my session and print them out. You can see this down here. It's proving a hassle, to say the least, to get them into our data frames, but still working on that. I can run query operations that are currently implemented on these tables. I can do, right now I have select and update implemented. It will not be a stretch to implement the rest of them. I can use vectors of queries to create new columns and create things like that. You'll notice that it did not get updated on the server side. I don't have these sessions being shared yet. If I make an update on the server side, like adding a column, it does not automatically get updated on the R side. I have to pull it again. So that's yet another thing to figure out. But once I do that, there's the update. If I have ticking tables going, let me just do that on that code. I can open ticking tables, and of course, every time I run print, we'll get sort of the latest snapshot of where the tables are at. Because again, I don't have them integrated with our data frames quite yet. Of course, queries also work on ticking tables. I have noticed a funky thing with this ×2 column that I wrote. The results are like totally off. So I've got these two columns here, and then +1 to this one, and ×2 for that one. The +1 seems to be doing the right thing, but ×2 certainly is not. So, same story there. If I keep printing out, the results keep coming. Don't know what's up with that, the multiplication bug. Need to figure that out. But right now, my sort of primary thing is figuring out how to get it into our data frames. I'm most of the way there, but as soon as we get off this call, I'm going to go learn how to debug core dumps and then debug some core dumps, because I've got seg faults coming my way. So that's where we're at right now. It's not nothing, but definitely still some work to be done. So.
Very cool. Next, we got Devin. He's going to show us some of the improvements for web loading. So, Devin, take it away.
Great. Let me share my screen here. And I believe it is this one right here. All right, so this is not so much of a demo. It's going to be a little bit more of a community brag that I am a little bit excited about, because it was a really a simple thing for us to do, and it was an external community member who initially raised the issue for us. So I'm going to just quickly go over these two new features coming for our next release and show you a little bit of statistics behind it. So one of the community users noticed that there was longer than necessary loading and reloading page times for iframes, and that got us to dig in and create these two PRs. Previously, our Jetty server did not have compression enabled, so that was a very simple thing for us to enable, and that, I believe, reduced our payload maybe by 300% across the different range of apps that we load. And then similarly, there's a caching directive that we were missing on iframes, tables, and charts. So these were very simple things. And again, it was a community user who initially brought up the issue. And I'm just going to go over a little bit of performance statistics here. So before, Lighthouse is a Chrome tool that allows you to run a big test against some web pages. Anyways, the big thing here is the Lighthouse had our performance at 55 on our homepage and a paint at about 5 seconds. And after these two PRs got merged, that performance got bumped up to 79 and a first content paint at 1.5 seconds. So some large potential improvements there. Not something necessarily that you can demo over a reliably over a demo call like this, but I just wanted to point out these numbers, and the community users really, hopefully we'll see a big performance uptake in this specific issue. So hopefully everybody will benefit from that.
All right. Always good to load the UI quicker. All right, that's it for this week, so we'll see you next week. Cheers.